Hey everybody, this is Dana with V2.0 Detailing here in beautiful Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Recently, I was contacted by MJJC about doing a review of their brand new foam cannon, and of course, I'm happy to oblige. So, what I plan to do is give you guys a quick walk around of the packaging. We'll do an unboxing, take a look at the pros and cons of the design itself, and we'll do a little bit of a snow foam test using the Superior Products Cherry Foam, which is one of my favorite car shampoos. And I'm going to put it up against two of my other foam cannons that I have. I have a Adams foam cannon and also the Amazon $20 special. So let's take a quick peek. So some nice slick packaging right here. Obviously that's not the most important thing, but it's pretty nice looking. MJJC Foam Cannon Pro. I understand that this is an update to another foam cannon that they had recently. So thicker foam, more functions, easier using, bigger capacity, stable standing. It looks like it's going to have a wider base, so it hopefully won't turn over like all the other foam cannons that I own. So take a quick look, give you some directions on what to do. Obviously, we know what we're doing here. What's new with this generation Foam Cannon Pro? Adjustable spray direction feature. Adjustable spray direction feature makes it easier to foam the top and chassis of your vehicle. Better foam fan will be made with new spray nozzle. Thicker foam can be made with even less shampoo soap. Saves you a whole lot of money. That's good. Foam thickness up to 30% higher than first generation foam cannon with same amount of shampoo. Thick foam can be made with even 90 bar 1300 psi pressure washers. New connection system, patent pending, makes it easier to attach fittings. No need PTFE tape or glue. That's good to know because usually I'd put some plumber's tape on there. Bigger tank to contain more than 1 liter of water, enough to wash bigger vehicles. That's good. New tank, patent pending, easier to hold on hand and attach onto foam cannon. New tank cap, patent pending, with no leakage when put upside down. Hey, that's good stuff. New fresh look, patent pending, and more robust structure. Boy, they got a lot of patents going on here. And longer durability, less noise than first generation foam cannon. All right, that's good to know. All right, let's take a quick peek how to use foaming, rinsing, foaming again, washing, rinsing, and drying. So that's all good stuff. All right, so let's take a quick look at what is inside. All right, so on the inside of this guy, we have a couple different items in here. Here's a 1/4 inch quick disconnect. A couple miscellaneous parts that are in here. We have a tube that goes on the inside of the dispenser. Looks like we have an orifice right here, 1.1 millimeter orifice nozzle, a couple of these little filter pieces. Here's the reservoir itself, right? I like that it has a nice big base. We got a nice opening right here, so it makes it nice and easy to fill. Ooh, hey, look at that. Oh, I thought that was a Stecker. Nah, it just comes with some more information on the product. There we go. Very good. As well as the main piece right here. Doesn't that look sharp, huh? All right, so I assume this is brass. There's already an orifice in here right there. And let's see here. So this guy turns right here, so that can change your fan. Right? And this guy turns as well in case you wanted to go from horizontal to vertical. Pretty slick stuff. All right, very nice. None of my other foam cannons do that, so pretty happy about that. All right, so just to give you guys an idea of how this thing looks once it's constructed, so I put the tube here and I put the 1/4 inch coupler on here as well as the metal filter, mesh filter in there. So once you put this guy together, there you have it. Everything's all together, looking good. It feels like it's very well put together. The thing does not feel cheesy at all. And one thing I do like, I don't know if you can even see it in the light here, there is a measurement over here in milliliters on this side, okay? And over on the other side as well, which could help you guys with your measurements. So what I think I'd like to do is I'm gonna take, well, let me see if I can grab it. Here it is. All right, so here's my cherry foam right here from Superior Products, hands down my favorite chemical company. And we'll test it out based off of some of the other foam cannons that I have. Just for reference, I'll give you guys an idea of some of the other foam cannons that I use. These are the other 3 that I have. This Adams right here, this guy runs about 80 bucks from their website. And I know that they have some other versions, but this was their first one. I actually got this in a mystery box a couple, maybe 2-3 years ago. And it's not too bad. One thing I like about it is it doesn't use up a ton of liquid, unlike these $20 Amazon ones. Depending on how you adjust your nozzle, like if these are maxed out all the way, you're gonna go through your liquid wicked fast in one of these, right? And if you turn it just slightly less, it's gonna be really watery. So to get the best out of these, usually you gotta have the thing maxed out. So that's not really ideal. This guy right here, you can have it maxed out all the way and on the dial, and you get pretty decent foam. Actually, I think these things foam better than this guy, but this guy is more fuel efficient, if you will, or liquid efficient. So it's sort of a trade-off with either, right? So this one's, you know, this one gulps through your liquids, but it also has, I think, better foam than the Adams right here. The Adams also just has a fan. It does not go vertical or horizontal, and neither did these $20 Amazon ones. You can kind of see on some of these, particularly the Adams, the brass is kind of starting to show its age a little bit. But hey, they work. Why do I have multiple foam cannons? Well, they do multiple jobs. So this guy right here I use for my pre-soak when I just first get a vehicle in and I have to do a full detail. So I would do Superior Products Dirt Buster and some Road Warrior is what I put in here. Road Warrior is sort of their cleaner degreaser, soap-based. So I mix those two together in here to give me a pre-soak. So that gets rid of all of my you know, sealants and waxes and road grime and stuff like that before I go ahead and do my contact wash, which I'd probably use with this guy. So with this guy, I'm either doing just Dirt Buster or Cherry Foam, which is, again, from Superior Products. And this guy I put in Superior Products Wash and Wax Soap. And there you have it. So we'll kind of go through each of these. So we'll probably do this guy, and then also the brand new MJJC. And we'll go through those and see how they all work together, okay? There we go. Let's get to the car. All right, so as you guys can see, I'll even show you over here. So we're up to 1,000 milliliters. I put in about 800 milliliters of water, filled the rest with cherry foam. Now, they claim with this new model that this guy will not leak when you put it upside down because, as we all know, these guys, many of them tend to do so, particularly these $20 ones, right? So, oh, it's already leaking. Oh, you can kind of see it. There we go. This guy supposedly will not leak if you put it upside down, which I prefer that it doesn't anyway because I need to mix this stuff, right? So it makes it a little bit easier. So far, I'm liking it. Now, one thing I forgot to mention was, again, this guy's about 80 bucks, right? $20 Amazon. This guy's 60 bucks, okay? So like $49.99, give or take, depending on where you get it. There will be a link down in the description if you're interested, but we'll get more into that later. So again, we're gonna kind of go through these and see how they work. So a quick disclaimer, I am using a Sunjo 2300 electric pressure washer, so it's not gas or anything like that. You know, water's kind of on the cold side. It's obviously fall, it's like November, you know, it's almost Thanksgiving, right? So, you know, totally not ideal. I don't have hot water, hot deionized water, you know, that kind of stuff. It is coming from the ground, but I do have a small like RV filter that is going through the machine, so it helps out a little tiny bit. So anyway, so just to kind of give you guys kind of an idea, right? So again, this is just my wash and wax for the old $20 Amazon one. So all right, and I have this thing maxed out. Okay, so this is what I have. All right, that's pretty darn good. It is moving off the panel pretty fast, but not bad for what you get. Okay, again, but this thing is maxed out, and it's the only way to get good suds out of this thing, and it's going to start eating through all of my stuff. So even if I bring it down a little bit, right? See, it's a lot more watery now, right? And it doesn't go through the stuff just as fast, but it's still, it's not as soapy, it's not as sudsy as I would really want it to be, right? All right, so next up we're gonna look at the Adams. Again, this guy's 80 bucks, okay? And this guy is all the way up, all the way up. Granted, okay, you gotta give me a little bit of slack because I am using more of a foaming soap in this guy than I am with the than I am using over in the wash and wax one. Okay, but it kind of gives you somewhat of an idea. Okay, so again, that's the Adams. A little bit nicer. See, it's not running down the panel as fast, right? A little more oomph. Okay, but now I'm pretty darn excited to see what we have going on with this MJJC. I've never really used a what I'm going to call a premium foam cannon before, you know, like an MTM. You know, I'm like, what am I doing affording a really expensive foam cannon for, right? It's not really what I'm interested in. So I'm just going to wash this down again. All right, now this guy has the same soap that's over in the Adams, the $80 Adams. Again, this is a $60 MJJC. This is their brand new Foam Cannon Pro. All right, all redesigned. So far, so good. I like the fact that it's not tipping because of a nice wide bottom. It also has a nice wide top, so I can easily fill this thing. And you have this adjustable fan, and that goes vertical and horizontal. Now I have this guy maxed out. Okay, so again, same dilution that's over in the Adams. Okay, so let's take a quick look. Holy crap! That is some serious suds that's on there. So I had a thing set to almost horizontal. I'm gonna change it back to the vertical here. Let's take another look. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is my first time using this thing, and I have never had a foam cannon shoot out thick suds like that ever. Of my $20 Amazon ones, the real expensive Adams. Again, I've never used a MTM or anything like that, but holy shnikes, wicked good amount of suds that just came out of this thing. I mean, I am beyond impressed with this. All right, so again, that is... that is full blast. So I can even show you right here. Just that little tiny bit I did though, it's a little thirsty. So we just used about 200 milliliters just doing that, okay? So here's the 1,000 line that we were at. This is what, 8,000, right? So that kind of give you an idea. So it's a little thirsty if I have it set all the way up, but then again, you're gonna get the best suds that way. So I'm gonna, just to show you real quick, while it's maxed out, I'm gonna turn this guy vertical so you can see how it looks vertically. Holy shnikes, look at those suds. I'm serious, look at those suds. That's ridiculous. I love it, thing's nuts. So where would I mostly want to use this product? Again, I have the other ones, you know, for my pre-soak, my wash and wax. I would definitely keep putting my regular contact wash soap which would be my superior Dirt Buster, or particularly my Cherry Foam, which I think is going to be my go-to for this stuff. Now, where would I use that fan? A lot of people might say, okay, I'm only going to keep it vertically. I never use it horizontally. Where would I use it vertically? Well, I would use it if I was cleaning underneath and I had to get down below and fan the, if I had to go down below and fan the undercarriage. That's where I would use it. That would make it pretty good. Now, again, that's where we have it maxed out, okay? So I'm going to take it, I'm going to turn it all the way down as much as I can. All right, so that is turned all the way down. I'm going to turn this guy back to vertical, okay? Let's take a quick gander. That's all the way down. There's our fan pattern, okay? So that's turned all the way down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep shooting it while I'm turning the fan. While I'm turning the nozzle. I'm turning. Still got nothing. I'm turning. Oh, all right, we're starting to get something here. Oh, there we go. All right, so that's where it's kind of on the watery end, right? Which is pretty good. That's probably where it's going to be the most economical. Again, it's running down the car real fast. But if you really want the good suds, you got to keep it going. So let's see until we get there. Now, just kind of give you an idea. Here's the line right there, if you can see it. So obviously I turn it more. All right, so that's maxed out. That's where we had it, which was, I don't know what, about 10 o'clock? Right there, maxed out about 4 o'clock. All right, so I'm going to put it back to where it was, and we're going to see where we get some pretty good suds if we don't max it out. Like right there, I'm really happy with this. See how it's really clinging pretty good? So again, now I'm about 2 o'clock right here. If I bring it all the way down, that's 4 o'clock, that's 2 o'clock, okay? Give or take. Look at that. That's mint. That is fantastic. All right, show you on the wheels. Absolutely mint. Mint, mint, mint. I love the way that this thing shoots out foam. Hands down, of the other three that I have, this guy hands down takes the cake in terms of foam output. Again, it's a little thirsty when you have it turned all the way up. Now again, I'm not. Again, so kind of give you an idea. So this is about 2 o'clock where I'm at. Still really good. You know, it gets all kind of clumpy and nice. That's what you like to see, like right here, okay? So if I just turn it to 4, you get somewhat of a better idea. There's your super suds right there, all the way maxed out. Again, it's going to be pretty thirsty at that point, but you know, can you probably do an entire vehicle like a pickup truck with this guy filled all the way up? Yeah, most likely. I would think so. Yeah, so there you go. Let's do a quick close. All right, so here's my final thoughts on this bad boy. Absolutely, hands down, I would recommend this guy to anybody. You know, if you want to go get the cheapies all day and you want that runny milk, be my guest. If you want that shaving cream for a good price, this is the way to go, hands down. You know, for under $100, again, 60 bucks for one of these things. You know, honestly, I would love to replace all 3 of my other foam cans with this guy. So it looks like I'm gonna have to buy another 2. One to do my wash and wax, and one to do my pre-soak. So, you know, why would you want the good shaving cream stuff? Obviously, you want it for it to sit on your vehicle for as long as possible. So particularly when I'm doing a pre-soak at the beginning, so I'll foam up the car real good, and then I'll hit it. I'll hit my wheels and tires, get those done. And I want that foam to just stay in the car and dwell and take away any old waxes, sealants, or any road grime as best as it can without it thinning out, drying on the vehicle, or running off too fast. I think that this guy, if I have my dial maxed out all the way, then it's going to work out really, really mint in terms of my pre-soak. And then later on, I foam up the car again with superior products, Cherry Foam or Dirt Buster, which is excellent stuff. Go ahead and foam up the vehicle so I can do my contact wash and do my clay. So this thing is absolutely mint, gets my thumbs up of approval. And there is a link down in the description if you want to purchase one of these bad Larrys. So yeah, hands down, I totally recommend it. So again, this is Dana over at DV Auto Detailing. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell, check out my website at dvautodetailing.com, or head over to my social media, dv.auto.detailing.ma. And I'm on Instagram and Facebook and all that baloney. So until next time, thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you again. Keep detailing.